Let us see subject verb and agreement. Rule number 7. My dear children, some nouns are seems to be plural, but they are used as a singular. Some nouns plural. Some nouns are plural. Some nouns are plural, but used as singular. Please recall those noun that is plural, but it is used as a singular. Can you recall? Some nouns are plural, but used as singular. Can you recall those nouns? Here you see news. News is what? It is plural, but used as singular. Here you see. Here the word news is plural, but news is never used as a plural. It is used as a singular. Here you see, no news is good news. No news is good news. Here you see, news. Physics. The first word is news, the next word is physics. Next word, that is physics. It is, the word physics is plural, but it is used as singular. So physics has always fascinated the student. Here you see has. It is plural, but used as a singular. Physics, I told you that some nouns are plural, but it is used as a singular. Here, the word like news and physics, they are plural, but used as a singular. Now, nouns ending with what? ICS, ending with ICS, such as athletes, physics, statistics, politics are considered what that ends with. Can you recall the word? First of all, I will noun that is ending with ICS. The word like politics. CIS, politics. And the word as statics, politics, statics, 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 athletes, athletes, athletics. Here you see the word like I told you that the word noun that end, noun that that is ending with ics, ix, ix. The word that is formed by ix, politics, statics, athletics. See the ticks. So are considered what? What they are considered? They are considered singular. They are considered singular. I repeat. I repeat, noun ending with ICS. Here it is ending with ICS. The word like politics, statics, athletics, or any other words you can recall are considered singular. ये considers के क्या जाते हैं? Are considered singular. When, कब, when it will be considered singular? When it will be considered singular? Let us see. The noun that is ending with X, that is politics, statics, and athletics, they are considered singular. When, they will consider singular. Considered as singular. When it will be considered as singular? When it will considered as a singular? Noun ending with ICS, X. Understood? Considered as a singular. Singular consider किया जाएगा when, कब? When it is referring, when it is referring to an organization, Understood? Politics, statics, athletics, or the noun that ending with ICS will be considered singular when it refers to an organization. When it refers to what? An organization. Understood? Now see the example. And first of all you see and when it represents or when it refers to individual, to an individual, to its individual or facts, and what more? Qualities or activities Here, here the two aspect. Please see, look at the whiteboard. A noun that ends with ICS is considered as singular. Here the words are politics, statics, athletics, etc. Will be considered as singular when it stands for an organization. But when it will stand for an individual, fact, quality or activity, it will stand for. Clear? I repeat. Please, very important rule. When the noun or the noun ending with ICS, ending with what? Ending with ICS. The word like politics, statistics, athletics will be considered as singular. It will be considered singular when it refers to an organization. Okay? But when it will refer to an individual, a fact, a qualities or activity, it will be considered as plural. Okay? It will be considered as plural. Now the next one. See the example. Is it okay? Have you understood? Now next. See the example. See the example. Can you see the example? See the example. Athlete, athletics, athletics provide good recreation. Here you see. Here athletics is used as plural because it stands for the fact. It stands for the fact, or it stands for fact or activity. Here you see, I already told you that the noun ending with ICS, if it refers to an activity or fact, it will be considered as a plural. So here it is referring to an activity or the fact that it provides good recreation. Understood? Now, next sentence. Same sentence. Athletics. Athletics is. Athletics is what? Athletics is required. Athletics is required for every student. For every student. Here you see. Here you see. Here it is used as singular because it stands for what? Organization. I already told you. Please recall the rule. Noun ending with ICS. It refers to three things. If it refers to organization, if it refers to fact or activity, it will be plural. If it refers to organization, it will be taken as singular. So here you see activities, athletics, it is what is? The organization is required, the organization athletics is required for every student. Is it okay? Now, rule number, have you understood the next rule? Now come to the next rule. Now come to the next rule. Rule number 8. There are so many rules in subject, verb and agreement. Take care. I will teach you one by one. Rule number 8. Linking verb. Linking verb agree. Linking verb agrees with its subject, with its subject, not with its complement, not with its complement. Here you see linking verb. Usually grammar tells that linking verb usually agrees with its subjects, not with its complements. A subject has two parts: subject or predicate, subject or complements or object. So remember that linking verb, the verb that links, usually agrees with its subject, not with its complement. Okay? Now, come to the sentence. See the sentence. The reason of his failure. The reason of his failure was excessive absence. Excessive absence. Here you see. What is the linking verb? The reason of his failure was. The linking verb is what? What is the linking verb? Was. And what is its subject? The failure is singular subject. The reason of. The whole part of the sentence, that is the reason of the failure, is singular. So here was. Singular verb is used. Excessive absences. Excessive absences. Here you see, complement is what? Plural. But here you see, the linking verb agrees to its what? Subject, not to its complement. Here you see, the complement of the sentence is plural, that is absences. But here, this is the linking verb. The reason of his failure was. Another sentence you see. Another sentence. See the another sentence. Here you see. Same sentence. I just altered the sentence. Excessive absences. Excessive absences where? Here you see. Excessive absences where? Why? Because linking verb agree with its subject. The subject is what? Plural. Absences. Excessive absences where the reason. Where the reason for his failure. Here you see. Here you have seen. So this is the two rules that I have discussed. Now it is your time to ask about the problem. Both the rule number 1, that is rule number 7, I told you that some nouns, though it stands for plural but used as a singular. Then the noun that ended with ICS, it stands for two, singular and plural both. If it stands for an organization, it will stand for singular. If it stands for a fact or activity, then it is plural. Now the second rule, linking verb agree with its subject. Here you see excess of absences. Here the absences is plural. So where was used? In the previous sentence, the first sentence that I have given, the reason of his failure was, अगर इसको पलट देंगे, was excessive absences. Understood? So this is the way, the three rules that I have discussed with you. Now I want some feedback from you. Please tell me, what are your